welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Anne, and if you've been here before, welcome back. How's your day been? And let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. Before I get started with the video, I would like to invite you all to please vote for me. I will put the link below. I am a part of the new reality series. It's called Influence Me TV, and now we are actually almost done with the first round of votations. So basically, for me to get on the TV show, I would need your guys' vote and your support, so please help me out, and I will put the link below. You have a choice to do a free vote, and then there is a choice for you to do a power vote, wherein you actually donate a certain amount to the JED Foundation, which is a foundation that helps support mental health and also suicide prevention among youth or among young adults. And as you guys know, it is my passion to share good vibes to the world, and with your help and with your votes, I will be able to share it to a bigger platform. So I am really grateful for your support, and yeah, it's gonna be in the link below. Just click it, create an account, and you can vote for free. So thank you guys so much, because I know you guys have voted in the past, and I'm so grateful for all your support. So for this video, we are going to do a review of the new Victoria's Secret collection, and this one is called the Tropichroma collection. I think that's how you say it, Tropichroma collection. Let me know in the comments below how you would say it. As you guys know, I am originally from the Philippines, so I do have a little bit of an accent, but I would say Tropichroma. So anyways, these scents are so good overall, I have to say. I really do like most of them. I will talk about them one by one, because this is actually a really unique collection, just because these scents, each of these scents, they unfold as they dry down. It unfolds into something else. So it's a beautiful collection. It's really interesting. So let us get started with Pineapple Cove. You guys, this is super pretty. It is pink. It's my favorite color, so I'm really drawn to this just because of the packaging alone. But I like that it looks like it's just like a foil packaging, but it's actually like a holographic, it's a multicolor kind of ombre packaging, and then it's textured so you can feel it. And then when you go to the back, there's a really cute image of a pineapple. That's why I decided to like match it with my earrings. And in the back it says pink pineapple, neon papaya, sweet retreat. So they only gave us 2 notes in the back. So there's pink pineapple, there's also papaya notes in there. So this one, from the initial spray, I can smell mainly oops, oh my gosh, I sprayed it in my mouth, but it sprayed you guys, whew, we're not gonna edit that out, because you guys, this is sometimes I tend to, like, when I spray on myself, I tend to like not be mindful of where the nozzle is. But anyways, we're cool. But anyways, this one, from the initial spray, it actually smells like guava. Like that's the note that I get from it. So you can pick up guava notes. That the initial note is like a tangy kind of a guava note. There is not a guava note in here, it's in the back, but I can smell guava. I can also smell like a very perfumey kind of a papaya scent. So the papaya in here, it's actually a true papaya. So you know how papaya can smell a little kind of pungent? It's kind of like to me, I don't think a fresh papaya, like the actual papaya fruit, to me doesn't smell very pleasant. So it has that real papaya smell, but make it a perfumey papaya smell. It's not a bad smell at all. It's very good. But this one, I noticed when it dries down, it smells more like the pineapple. So it smells more of like a citrusy, tangy, tarty pineapple. Now this one is not a sweet kind of a fruity scent. It is actually a more of a floral, almost kind of a fruity scent. So it is not a sweet scent, it is not a juicy scent, it is more of a tarty, kind of a tangy scent, and make it perfumey, if that makes sense. So if you guys ever got a chance to smell pink pineapple sunrise, this one doesn't smell like that. This one is very like juicy, it's very young smelling, very fresh, juicy, almost candy like. There's like that very juicy artificial pineapple scent. This one smells more like the actual pineapple fruit, and but in a perfumey way, if that makes sense. And then this one, it smells more beautiful in the dry down, because in the initial spray of this one, I can smell mainly the papaya, and then the papaya just transforms into more of a pineapple scent. It's actually really beautiful. It is like I said earlier, it is not a super strong fruity scent. It is like, it's almost like a fruity floral, but very perfumey. So if you don't like fruity scents, or if you don't like juicy scents, now this is for you. I say that this one is more of a mature, kind of a more womanly kind of a pineapple. It is not super candy like, not super artificial. It's very, very perfumey. So I really like this one. Overall, I feel like in the initial note, I was turned off by the papaya, but at the same time, I was impressed that they were able to really encapsulate the smell of a real papaya. But then as it dries down, it makes the scent just unfolds into this beautiful pineapple, like perfumey pineapple scent. This one is actually really, really good. In terms of longevity, about like a good 8 out of 10 in terms of longevity. In terms of the way it just transitions from the initial to the dry down, it's beautiful, because it's like a whole scent altogether. As it dries down to your skin, it transforms into a beautiful perfumey pineapple scent. It is really, to me, it's like an expensive smelling. It's not, like I said, it's not juvenile smelling, unlike this one can be a little bit juvenile smelling. It can be a little bit like too juicy. I do love this one though. This is actually one of my favorites from the new collection. But they're definitely, even if they have pink pineapple, they're absolutely not the same. So just so you guys know, if ever you have this one and you're like thinking, should I get this one, it's still very, very different. Now let us move on to the next one, and this one is called Vanilla Tropic. Now Vanilla Tropic, it says it has bright lotus. So, and then the notes in the back, it says bronze vanilla, bright lotus, found paradise. This one is beautiful. I really like the color of this one. It has like green and blue, and then when you go into the back, it has also like an ombre from blue to green. It's a little bit holographic. So this one, it is a very familiar scent to me when I first tried it. This one is not a sweet vanilla. It's not a gourmand. It is definitely more of a floral vanilla. I would say it's more vanilla flowers rather than the actual vanilla, like the herb. It's more vanilla flower because it smells more floral than anything. This one actually reminds me so much of fresh gardenia from Bath and Body Works mixed with white tea and sage, because I can pick up like some indolic or animalic qualities from this one, like mainly from like the sage that I can smell in this one, but I think it's the lotus. This one is a very strong floral, so I can smell a little bit of, yeah, like if I can smell mainly like flowers in this, like vanilla flowers, maybe the lotus. It there is no hint of sweetness in this one. It is just like a true floral. So if you love vanilla scents and you like gourmand, this is not for you, because this one is a very floral scent. The vanilla in it is going to throw you off if you like vanilla. There's no vanilla in this. If you've tried it and you like it and you can smell vanilla, please let me know in the comments below, because I've tried it a couple times and I really meditated on this scent. Out of the whole collection, I meditated on this because I can't believe that I cannot smell a vanilla note in it. That's why I say it's mainly vanilla flowers, I guess. So this one, from the initial spray to the dry down, you can smell a strong floral note, and I do love florals, so this is something that I would wear. But you guys know the if you guys know the saying, oh, spring florals for spring, groundbreaking. I love florals for spring. I love florals for spring. It's just my thing. So if you guys don't like floral scents, you might not like this one, but it is still a beautiful scent. It is still a beautiful scent if you do like florals. This is not a light, airy kind of a scent. It is actually quite strong. It reminds me of fresh gardenia. So if you do like fresh gardenia, I think you will like this one. There you go. And then let us move on to Plumeria Beach. Now, Plumeria Beach is so cute because okay, so do you guys know what Plumeria is? Because in the beginning I don't know what Plumeria is. I just know it's a kind of flower. So I googled it, looked at it, what it is, and I saw that Plumeria is actually a flower that it almost kind of like looks like a star, but it's a very popular flower in the Philippines. I will put the picture over here, but it is it's called kalachuchi in our language. So it is a very common flower in the Philippines. So that's why when I smelled this one for the first time, I'm like, I know what it smells like. Like, I know this smell. It's a very familiar smell. Like, I've smelled this before. Now, the reason why is because, you know, kalachuchi or plumeria it's very common. Like, you can find it in the Philippines. Like, a lot of people would have like plumeria trees or plumeria plants in their house. So it's something that is everywhere. it's a kind of plant that is everywhere. But anyways, it's this Plumeria Beach scent. It has rainbow plumeria and it has chromatic rose island bliss. So I'm going to put the picture of the rainbow plumeria. So the difference of it is just it has like red and yellow tones on the edges of the flowers, but in terms of smell, I think they are supposed to smell the same. But anyways, a regular plumeria is just more of yellow and white. But anyways, plumeria smells more like jasmine, but like a sweeter jasmine. Now this one, on the initial note, or in the initial spray, in the opening, you can actually smell like a strong like Plumeria scent, like jasmine, but a sweeter version of jasmine. So you can smell that floral jasmine. It is a beautiful scent because I don't know, something about this, it's like a kind of like there's a sweetness about it and there's a fruitiness about it. It doesn't say that it has any fruits in this one, but it's like I would say it's almost like a flower nectar because of the sweetness of it. It's like, it's almost like they extracted nectars from the flowers, because that's how it smells like a sweet kind of floral freshness. When it dries down after a little bit, you can smell the rose, and the rose is also not a typical rose scent. Like, it doesn't smell like rose water or roses. It smells more like a rose nectar. So that's why I really like this one, because it's not a simple straight floral, because this one I would say it's a very simple floral. This one, it's not. It's like a multi-dimensional floral almost. There's even a little bit of a juiciness about it that I'm like, I know of plumeria flowers, they don't smell juicy, but something about this, it seems like it is more of the jasmine nectar and more of the rose nectar. It is just a beautiful scent that it's not a heady floral. It's, if you don't like florals, you can still vibe with this one. That's how good it is. And I do like that with all of these scents, actually, they just transform as they dry down on your skin. So be mindful that when you first spray these scents, they will change. The scent, the smell will change after a little bit, because that's what I experienced with all of these scents. So make sure that you try them before you actually like come up with a decision on if you like them or not. Because to be honest with you, in the beginning, I'm not sure how I like this one, but as it dries down on my skin, I liked it even more. And I think that's what's beautiful about it, is because it is, like it says, it's chromatic rose. So it's a multi-dimensional kind of a rose scent. It's just beautiful. I love it. I love this one. And also the packaging in the back, look at that. It's like flowers, and it's like such a pretty packaging. Now, lastly, we'll talk about Palm Lagoon. Now, Palm Lagoon, I feel like this one is named weirdly just because so let me tell you guys the notes of this one. It has electric coconut, it also has mango palm. So it says tropical oasis. Now this is a beautiful scent. This one, in the beginning, it smells very light, airy. In the beginning, it's like a soft kind of a scent, a coconut scent. You can smell coconut from the opening right away. You can smell a fresh young coconut, almost like you can smell mainly the coconut rind and not the coconut meat in itself. So you can smell like literally the green coconut, the outside of it. And then as it dries down, you can smell not mango palm. Actually, I don't know what they mean by mango palm, because we grow mangoes in the Philippines. Like my family, we grow mangoes in the Philippines. We have a lot of mango plants in the Philippines, like mango trees, and I am so familiar with the smell of mango. We have different like breeds of mangoes in our farm, so I am very familiar with what a mango smells like. And I don't know what they're talking about by mango palm, so I just thought that maybe they're talking about like the mango tree or something. So this one, it smells more of like the rind of an unripened mango. So when it dries down, it it smells more like an unripened mango smell. And also this one, it's more perfumey. Like as it dries down, you will lose the the coconuttiness. Is that even a word? Coconuttiness. You will lose the coconuttiness as it dries down, but you will what will come out of it is more of like that mango, like the rind of the mango that is unripened, but it's in a perfumey way. It's a beautiful scent. It's really unique. I thought this is just gonna be a regular mango coconut scent. No, it's not. It's a perfumey mango and hint of coconut. So it's an absolutely beautiful scent. Now if I'm gonna rank this one, I will definitely say that this is my number 1, and then number 2 would be Plumeria Beach. My number 3 will be Pineapple Cove, and then lastly it's going to be Vanilla Tropic. For me, that's how the ranking will be. If you guys have tried this before and you've bought this when the sale happened, let me know in the comments below which one is your most favorite and why. I would love to know. Before I end this video, I wanna ask you guys something. Like this is like a kind of like a heart-to-heart talk, I guess. Did something ever happen to you that you feel like you really have done everything that you can humanly possibly do, that you feel like there's nothing else that you can do out there and you're helpless? Have you ever been to that point in your life? To be honest with you guys, I've been to that point in my life, and I think I'm at this point in my life where and this is going back to my mom, or what's happening with my mom, her health issue, or her health situation. I wouldn't say it's an issue, but it's a situation. The situation that my mom is on right now. I've done everything in my part that I can humanly possibly do, but that's a beautiful thing about it, is because I don't know what to do anymore, that there is no one else for me to go to but to God. And I came across this Bible verse, and it says there that God's power is made perfect in weakness. And I was like, wow, like I am glad to be in this situation, even if it's not really, and I'm not saying that, it's easy or whatever. It's not, when you are faced with challenges in life, it's still a good thing to find delight in them, because there's always God's grace to cover for everything that's going on in your life. There's always God's grace to envelope you with his peace, to envelope you with joy, with comfort. So when I came across that verse, I said to myself, you know what? It's true, because at this point where I really don't know what else I can do, I actually know that because God can do so much more than I can, it actually adds more confidence in my part to stop thinking about my mom so much, to stop worrying about it so much, because after all, there's only so much that I can do. There's only, and even for you, if you're going through something and you've already given what you think you can give, and you've already had enough, that's okay, because we're only designed to do so much. So it's kind of like in a cup. If you have a cup, you can only fill it up to a certain level, right? No matter how much you fill it with water, it will only take that much. But God's cup overflows, and his cup is bigger, so much bigger than us, if you guys know what I mean. So there's nothing that's too difficult for God to handle. So if you're going through something right now and you're like, you know, it's kind of complicated, it's hard, it's a difficulty that it's hard to find a solution to, the best person really to go to is to God, and just to hand it out to him and to welcome him into your dilemma, to welcome him in your difficulties, because that's where God's power comes in. Is when difficulties arise, that's where God's grace overflows. And this is such a beautiful thing. And because of that, I feel so much better. I have more confidence and I have more faith that everything's gonna be okay, because I know that God's got it. And also, there's also a reading in the Bible too that I found. It's about, you know, God helps those who fall, and God is quick to help those who fall. So God is quick to help. He's not, he knows your situation. He knows my situation. He knows your situation. He knows what's going on with your life. You know, he is fully aware of all the difficulties, of all the good parts, the not so good parts, the bad parts, everything, the ins and outs of your life, and the ins and outs of all your life situations. God is very, very aware of it. So it all boils down to us just coming to him and welcoming him into our troubles and seeking help from him to help us with our troubles. And it does help a lot. It clears up a lot of the burden, and it takes off a lot of the burden from your heart. So yeah. You guys, thank you so much for watching. I am so glad that you spent the time with me today and you made it to the end of the video. God bless you guys, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Thank you so much. Bye.